death been calling my name. Disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Teen at night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark off as you lie on 'em. Bow. I go by one way, I get brutal when it come to stepping. He sending disses like he could, bitch, go get you a whip. Hit up my shooter, he get reckless, he slang Smith and Wesson. Got on my trench coat with my Glock, tucked, I dare you to test me. That ass sound just like a rock band when I let it slang. This shit get evil, snag his people, let his mama hang. He tryna squash it, but his up shit gotta end in flames. Might take the easy route, let the junkie smash him for some cane. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. He tried to whack me, but he garbage, pussy boy ain't have aim. You bitch. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Teen at night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark off as you lie on 'em. Day blocking in the skank with a big Glock on side me. Can't afford to leave at home, that'll be a dead nigga try to blind me. 7.62s in the Drake, got that bitch right behind me. My favorite channel was Nickelodeon, but I can't let you slam me. Send 2 shots right at the passenger and fuck up his dumb. Then send 3 shots straight to the left and send a driver with him. Ain't got no plans for the backseat, but shit, we still gon' split them. Can't afford to let these plans go wrong, we'll celebrate once we get them. Big old Draco, bullets the size of Legos. I nickname my youngster queso, that bitch bound to make your face go. Chop your block, it won't take long. All I need is a hype song. Got a stick stuffed in my jacket with my cocaine YG Nights on. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Teen at night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark off as you lie on 'em.
All right. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Ted Turner explains the America First agenda. Tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. What a real spill, what the deal is. Yeah, they running around trying to tell you that Trump started the war with Iran. That ain't America first. The people that's telling you that it's not America first, they don't even know what America first is. Trump basically invented it, the doctrine of America first. So it's his baby, so he can explain it. You know what I'm saying? To tell you what it is and what it ain't. He never said that we wasn't going to never go to war. That would be silly for the commander to say that. What his whole plan was that he wasn't going to do what people did in the past and get bogged down in countless, endless wars for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to do regime change wars. Well, he was going to be all over. What's up, Johnny Diggs, the slap game boss in the building? You know what I'm saying? Trump was like, he not going to do endless wars where he running around trying to take people out of they thrones and out of power and stuff. He was going to, you're going to get yourself in trouble over here playing around. Get out of here. So, yeah, that's my cat. She's doing the most right now. About to hear Splash come downstairs and get on her ass. So, yeah, man, yeah, Trump was like, he's not going to do regime change wars where he's running all over the world, taking people out of power just because they not doing democracy, just because they not treating their people fairly. You know, Trump got a whole different idea of what, you know, America and what American exceptionalism is. And one of the things that America First is we're not the world's police. So just because you're having problems in your side of the country and your side of the world do not mean that Trump is coming over there to get involved and interfere with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Trump said he ain't known that. You know what I mean? Just because you're having problems and stuff, Trump is not running over there to get involved in your confidence in your country. But at the point where the Iranian regime, the government was shooting down protesters and doing all that, now at some point we have to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Because we look at it like, well, we're not going to let you just bully the world. You know, you've been running around doing what you've been doing for 40 years over there in Iran. The Iranian people, you know what I'm saying, the military, whatever, they came up with the IED, the improvised explosive devices. We have soldiers, you know what I'm saying, military personnel, contractors, walking around right now today with missing limbs, one leg, one arm. Folks is in wheelchairs. Some folks stuck in hospital beds because of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the way they looking at it like about time the American president stood up and did something about it. You know what I mean? The whole time we was over there in Iraq, that's what Iran was doing. They was funding the terror groups, sending them money, sending them weapons into logistics. And then they taught them how to make these improvised explosive devices. Little bombs they got set up, no bigger than a cereal box. They buried on the side of the road. And when our convoys come by and stuff, they detonate, blowing up a lot of our vehicles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get out there and learn how to sweep. You know what I'm saying? We got the K9s we done trained to sniff out these devices and stuff. So the K9 get out there and walk it down, sit down. The man put his fist up till everybody stop. Hold what you got. And they bring the rest of the equipment up, looking for it. And then once they find it, they try to either dig it up or explode it. You know what I'm saying? And that took a lot of time and effort to, you know, get rid of it and stuff. And we wasn't able to get rid of all of them. So, you know, we took a lot of casualties out here, you know, because of this stuff. So Trump made the argument that they was the one funding it. They was the one started it. So, you know, we ain't at war with them, but clearly they are at war with us. So Trump, you know what I'm saying, he made the decision. Look, we're going to have to do something about this. You know, as we talk to our partners in the region, Israel, you know, other Arab nations over there. And what we found out is, you know, everybody was on the same page pretty much. Like, yeah, Iran is a bad guy. We want him out of here too. But I'm not going in there. That's what everybody said. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to stop you from doing it, but I'm not doing it. You know, so Spain, good as they felt, they told us, look, I know we've been partners for so many years, but you going into Iran, you can't use this base right here to launch nothing from it. Trump didn't like that. He did not like that one bit. Because the minute somebody knocking on their door, he gonna expect that to come over there. So Trump like, okay. So you don't want us using your base or nothing. You don't want us using nothing over here to go over there. I can dig that. I can dig that. I tell you what, then. Since you don't want us using your stuff, we're not doing no more trade with you. You know what I'm saying? Trump said we ain't doing no more trade with y'all. Matter of fact, the stuff that you're sending us anyway, we don't even need that stuff anyway. So it's really a waste of our time to be, you know, having a trade deal with you anyway. And then here it is, you know what I'm saying, the 12 o'clock hour, we trying to see what's going on, which is you going to, you know, rock with us or not. You telling us you ain't getting in the car, we ain't tripping about it. We ain't tripping about it. But we ain't working with you no more. Mm-hmm. So that's what Trump got going on. That's what Trump got going on. So I got a couple updates for y'all about as far as the casualty count and you know what I'm saying, how the war actually got started and you know everything. But this broadcast is primarily going to be about explaining what America First means, because the media and you know what I'm saying, the critics of the administration, they got it all wrong, and they know they do. They doing it on purpose because they want to distract from what's really going on. You know, because if the people really knew what America First was, what it really meant, and what was going on, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have no problems with people, you know, agreeing with this action that we done took out here in Iran. If they really knew what America First was, you know what I'm saying? And the America First agenda is taking care of this country first. Everybody else do it. Everybody else, the first thing they do when they go to negotiate or make deals or anything, they thinking about the best play for their own country. What we've had for years is we've had slime balls in politics who've been trying to figure out how to grease their own wallet, their own back pocket, what's best for their career, what's best for them, not necessarily what's best for the country. You know what I'm saying? Farrakhan just running his mouth real spill because anybody with any sense know that the weapons that we got and what our military put on the table is unmatched. It's unmatched. It's unrivaled. That's why the president of Iran and the supreme leader are no longer with us today. You see what I'm saying? They are no longer with us today. They had plans to take out Donald Trump, and you know, Trump wasn't tripping about it. He wasn't being no girl about it. He was like, oh, okay, really? So what Trump did was just put his play on. You know what I'm saying? He just put his plan into action. So y'all trying to come get me? Okay. So how about I come get you first? Like the 156 song, what he say? Shoot your mama crib up, make you come look for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Trump was on. We had people popping in. I wish my partner would pop out tonight because he was talking about my lane life. He was talking about that everybody think that we went into war because of Israel. Now I'm gonna explain that to y'all. What that whole situation is about. Let me take care of this question on the board right quick. Real Spear just popped in. He said that's every politician. All of them line their own pockets. Trump made a few billion since he came in the door. See, look, there you go with that nonsense. Hey, hit the link. Hit the link so I can put a belt all over your behind right quick. Hit the link, Real Spear. I appreciate you for popping up, trying to get your politic on. Now hit the link so I can put this belt on you and send you on about your business. Yeah, go ahead and hit the link. You know, chimed in with some propaganda. He talking about where the link at. It's on Splash page. Go subscribe to her page. Yeah, you know, popped up with the propaganda. Get on this link so I can put this belt on you right quick. Let me put him back on the board for the people, man. Look, y'all, there was the propaganda running around talking about that Trump made a few billion since he came in the office. Oh, very real, huh? Very real. That's the propaganda, Real Spear. That's the propaganda they run. trying to tell you that Trump made so much money since he been in office. The first time Trump was in office, the first term he did his presidency, he didn't take no salary. You know what I'm saying? He donated his salary every week. Every time he got paid, he donated his money to, one of the organizations. You know what I'm saying? I think he was fooling with the Veterans Affairs Administration. So he was sending his check to the veterans and stuff. Yeah, Trump didn't take no salary the first time he was in office. So then when he left, all they did was try to arrest him, prosecute him, told plenty of lies on him. They got the link right there, bro. Yeah, all they did was told plenty of lies on it. So they got the link, bro. So Trump was doing everything he could to make sure that the link over here on the page, bro. Yeah, pop back up. They got the link right there. We got Real Spill coming to the building. I'm about to put a belt all over him. We pop up with all this propaganda. But we'll see what he got going on when he pop up or pop the Real Spill in the building. So yeah, we know that Trump, you know what I'm saying, gave away his first check when he was in office the whole time. And then this time around, you know what I'm saying, he decided to, just play the game the way the game goes. So, he making other moves and stuff while he in office. So they watching him hard. He ain't doing nothing illegal though. But yeah, his company, you know what I'm saying, thriving. Because Trump, he talked about it the first time about how he lost so much money running for office that he should have really never. What is the deal? Real Spill.
And
what's the business, pimp?
Ain't seen you in a minute, man. I've been absent. You been
right.
I'm gonna start this off, man, saying what's up to my partner,
man. Coolin'. What's going on, bro?
Everything well, man.
Okay, we done got all the friendly bobbing out the way. Let's get it so I can put this belt on you and get back to my show.
So you telling me you don't think he made anything on outside of the check that he was supposed to get in whatever business like he been running before?
So one of the things you have to do once you get into public office, especially at the president level, you have to dissolve all your businesses and stuff. So what Trump did, because he ran his company, the Trump Organization, he stepped down and let one of his sons run the organization. So they was running the organization through the first term. And then that's what they doing now through the second term. He done stepped away from the organization. So they running it. But yeah, Trump got big businesses going on. He started a social media, he started a social media network right before he left office the first time because of the way Twitter and Facebook and all of them did him. So he started his own, you know what I'm saying? So that's where he be posting from when you be seeing him.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember a time when Elon Musk was like tweeting against Trump. Do you remember that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So, but in unison, he was giving the man $47 million a month for his campaign. At the same time, he was talking shit.
That was not how it was going, but I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah. Once Elon decided, where I'm fuck with Trump, so he started fucking with Trump, whatever. And then Trump hired him to work for the government. So Elon Musk didn't take no salary, and he did what Trump started this thing called DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, to find out where the money was at, what they was doing with the money that we, was giving out these different organizations and stuff. So Elon Musk was brought in to do an audit of the federal government. So after he did the audit, you know what I'm saying, the media tried to, make the little, fuss between him and Trump. And Musk fell for it, basically, and started talking crazy about Trump at the end. So that's how that ended up happening, though.
Yeah,
but
so let me.
Then, yeah, he done came to his senses, and you ain't heard him say nothing about Trump.
I ain't looking for him neither, so I wouldn't have heard it if he did. It's the thing, though.
Right,
so
right.
I don't think any of that was about no money shit, and I don't think he was looking for a position, and I don't think he was cool. I think that shit was about their relationship was based on the technology that Donald Trump grandfather had, the Tesla technology. He got his hands on some of Tesla's work from way back in the day, and I think that's what he wanted. I think that was Elon's goal, was to get those documents that Trump father had, and I think those payments was for that reason, to get in there to get hold of that technology.
Oh, okay. So you popping up with the conspiracy theory.
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, though.
Right. The fact that you don't think it is don't mean nothing. But I got you, though. Let's go.
That shit gotta be true, bro. You can't just everything ain't just on as they're not gonna tell us everything.
They're not gonna tell us everything. So the fact that you already understand that they're not gonna tell us everything, I get that.
So once
it got to be a conspiracy, though. It can't be that Elon.
When you acquire information from people, sometimes you just can't. You can discern bullshit from something that could be true. This is some shit that could be possible because Trump grandfather and Tesla were partners. They was friends.
Okay.
We know that. So it's not out the scope to think that Donald Trump grandfather obtained some of Tesla's work because he worked for the FBI. So it's not out the scope. So we not talking about something that's far-fetched, like these two guys ain't know each other, never crossed paths. These folks were in contact with each other. They was communicating. So it's not beyond the scope. He could have possibly got some of that technology. And I think that's what, and Elon owns Tesla, and they kind of go hand in hand with each other. So it's not.
So let me hear you out. Trump's grandfather worked with Tesla, Nikola Tesla.
He knew
him.
Yeah, and Trump's grandfather was an FBI agent.
He was a what?
He was in the FBI.
Okay, so Trump's grandfather was in the FBI. He knew Tesla.
Yeah.
And then years later, the grandson ended up becoming president. And you saying that because of that, Elon Musk befriended Trump to get some of that secret technology or classified information.
I believe Elon would have been after that technology, whether Trump was the president or not.
Okay. I got you.
It don't matter about nothing. Right. And Trump, we not gonna sit here and say that. It's some stuff that happened in his last term where he was kind of making money doing certain shit, and I don't think it's beyond. If he had an ability, he's gonna do it. I don't put nothing past Trump because hell, look at what he doing. He doing all the shit you would put past. You would be like, no, that ain't morally correct, or this ain't right.
Okay, Trump, so let's stop right there. What? Give me one thing that Trump did that you feel like is morally incorrect or not right.
He'll get on TV and call a motherfucker wife ugly. It's simple as that. Speaking his mind the way he do. I ain't saying it's wrong. I'm just saying.
But that's what you said, though. You said he do stuff that's morally not right. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah, morally,
one thing that's not right that he did.
Your moral compass wouldn't allow you to get on TV and call a man wife ugly.
It depends. If he called mine ugly or if he said something, I might say something.
They didn't say nothing about it. They man was having a debate. They was having a debate about political issues, and that nigga said, "Man, I don't believe him. His wife ugly."
No, that is not what happened, but I get it though.
Trump a motherfucker, bro, and I just don't put nothing past him. I don't see him passing up an opportunity to make no money.
Okay, I'll accept that, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I'll do it.
Okay, so this is what I got to say. Let me see if I can say this and see if you agree with this statement. Trump has been investigated by everybody, FBI, CIA, all the politicians, every state in the union. I say that he's the most investigated man in the country's history. Anyway, by him being so investigated and them not coming up with no crimes or nothing that he did in the past, do you think that means Trump was good?
I just think he knows some powerful people.
Okay.
With more power than the people that's in.
So you think that Trump actually did bad things, but he got enough people covering up for him? That what you think?
Man, it's possible.
Yeah, anything is possible because you can walk to California.
Monks did. Monks
possible.
They walk.
Yeah, anything is possible. I'm saying, what's most logical though?
Hey, look, how far
they investigated him, didn't find no crimes of the past. That mean he clean, or do that mean that he got friends in high position, gassed up?
And what it also means is, when have you ever seen a powerful white man being held accountable? You don't normally see that.
All the time, because it's plenty you know what I'm saying, doing count time right now because it's almost to the top of the hour. So it's plenty of them about to go through count time right now. It will tell you that, hey, they arrest us too.
Not him though. That man told you himself he could walk out in Manhattan, whatever main street that is.
Propaganda. That's not what he said. But
that ahead. Man say that shit, bro. That's the camera.
That's not what he said when he was making the part about this.
Shoot somebody. That shit, bro. I mean, it's not. I ain't bashing the nigga. He said it.
I know he was making the point that
don't matter whether he was making a point or not. He believed that.
That's not what was said though. What he was saying is.
No, what he was saying. What he said was, he could walk right outside this motherfucker, shoot a nigga, and still win the presidency. That's what he said, and he believed
it. That's not what he was saying, but I get you though. His point was that the people is so fed up, they is so sick and tired of what's going on that they about to send him back to office. That was the point that he was making.
He said that on his.
This was before he won the second term. This is what he was trying to tell him. Like,
he said that the first term, the man said, I can go outside right now, shoot somebody, and still win the presidency. That's what he said.
Right. I'm trying to explain to you what's going on, because before the second election. Oh no, go ahead.
It's the first presidency, the first run, the first campaign. He said that. This before he ever got into office. But the first time. He said that the first time.
Right. We're gonna have to fact check that.
Go ahead. Look it up. It's out there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fact check when was that said, because what I'm thinking is that was said during the time when they was sending his case to the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court ruled that the president has a lot of latitude as far as what he can and cannot do, and it's not plausible for states to try to prosecute him on political issues. So if the president is doing something that he's sworn to do, then he cannot be prosecuted for it. You know what I'm saying? If he's doing what he's supposed to be doing in office, he cannot be prosecuted. Now, there's never been an instance where whoever you are, you could break the law. So they've never said that. Nobody's never did that. They've never alleged that that's okay, no matter what your position is. Whether you're a reporter, Don Lemon, running around talking about you a reporter. But they ain't got nothing to do with you being accused of breaking the law, though. See?
Well,
huh?
Who is Don Lemon?
Don Lemon is the news reporter.
I know who he is. I'm just saying, though.
Right.
He ain't nobody, bro. In the grand scheme of things, that nigga nobody. A peon, he's nothing.
Right, but it still go to my same point. His defense is that he's a reporter. And I'm telling him that it don't matter if you're a reporter or a firefighter. You cannot break the law. Period. Now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what Don Lemon is saying, that he was doing journalism. So you're going to have your day in court then. Because the government don't see what you was doing as journalism. They see it as law breaking.
Yeah, of course, because he's nobody.
No, because he actually broke the law. It don't matter who he is. And that was my whole point with him. Because he like, well, I've been on Trump case since the very beginning. And that's why he coming after me. No, they coming after you because you broke the law. We was never coming after you. You just end up breaking the law one day. We saw it. And
don't have to ever broke it. Trump the law.
I don't think so, because they would have charged him. They would have definitely accused him of it.
That man got convicted of 34 felonies, bro. I don't want to have.
They put a case together, right? They put a case together on it.
Convicted him of it. I don't even want to have that conversation with you. I'm just trying to tell you.
Right? They convicted him of some stuff. They did do that.
I some stuff. See how you just swept it under the rug like it was nothing.
Because like, I'm saying we can talk about the case.
What I'm telling you is this: it's no big deal when it comes to him. Just like you just did, niggas. You just did it.
I'm saying, okay, had he done something? Okay, I'm gonna say it like this: is Hillary Clinton just as big as Trump?
No.
Is Barack Obama just as big as Trump?
No.
Is Bill Clinton just as big as Trump?
Definitely not.
Joe Biden?
No.
Okay, so all them people that I just named are in jeopardy right now. And when we talk about being in jeopardy, that means something that you did can be construed as against the law. Now, all those people that I named.
Okay, listen. Hold on. You telling me some people that they just found out they done some stuff, so now they trying to put it together. But I'm telling you, we trying to compare this to a nigga that went to trial and got convicted. That's what we comparing this to.
No, okay. So there we go. I got you.
So
what now I'm not trying to compare that to that, but what are we saying about, what is your point about Trump being convicted of a crime before?
Exactly what I said. It's just like what you doing.
No, I'm saying what about it though?
Well, I don't care about it. I'm just telling you
something about him.
Actions. It's the reactions from the people that support him. It's just like, oh, without some bullshit, you know, we gotta appeal that, and we gonna win the appeal because of woo. So he ain't do nothing, and that's what I'm trying to get you to. But y'all don't think you want to understand that point. So it's okay. We ain't even gotta have that conversation.
No. What point that I don't want to understand, that he got convicted, so he did something?
Just saying.
Okay, I got you. So what about if he get it overturned?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking the question. That's all I'm doing. I'm just asking the question. Okay, so he got convicted of it, so he did it because he got convicted. It's on the paper. I got you. I get that.
I don't have an answer for the overturn shit. I don't have an answer for it. I don't even want to. It's no answer.
No. Not even for his case. I'm talking about any case, like just any case. So if you get convicted of a crime, you did that. You got to wear that.
You still got.
You know what I'm saying? You know, been to court, whatever. You got to wear that. I get that.
You do know. You both know that you have a process after conviction. Mm-hmm. We all understand the appeal process.
Right.
But that's beside the point. The point I'm making is exactly him getting convicted and you pretty much not even acknowledging the shit he was convicted of because you basing you basing the prediction of the shit getting overturned. As so now
No, that's what I'm saying. So then that's what we should take one step back. We should just take one step back. We talked about the conviction, and then you talked about how I felt about it. Whatever, I get you. But now give me a chance to explain why I'm at the
don't have to
I'm at. I do have to explain it because your characterization of it is incorrect in my mind.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point.
But I'm saying we could clear your characterization of it up right quick because I can just tell you why I'm where I'm at.
The only point it don't even matter. I know where you at.
I know you know where I'm at, but I'm saying, do you know why I'm where I'm at though?
That don't even matter. All I'm telling you is this.
That's what matters more than anything. The why.
This whole thing you doing is the perception of the people that support him that are in high places. So he's never gonna really be held accountable for anything he do because he's just a great guy.
No, what I'm saying is, hold on, because oh God. Let me get this out right quick. There go Pacino the Don. What's up, boss?
Watching you lie and do that weird ass shit you be doing.
Out right quick before y'all bring me down.
Nah, I'm with real spill on this. I'm trying to figure out how somebody convicted, how your personal opinion about it makes the conviction null and void. Like
right. Okay, so then I'm glad we got that question on the board. So there's 2 questions on the board. Now give me a chance to answer both of them, gentlemen. So the first question is about why I feel the way I feel. Now, in my opinion, because of I'm studying and I'm very learned. So after studying the New York case, they had never even tried anybody like that.
What they got to do with him being
tried
convicted
Trump like that? Whatever. So Trump got a good case on appeal. But
we ain't talking about appeal. We talking about he convicted of it.
I got you. So he got a good case on the appeal. So I'm waiting till the appeal process play itself out before I weigh in any further on that case.
Did you say that the Supreme Court was going to overturn the tariffs because you had a good feeling about that too?
Right, because so what the Supreme, I talked about that too. So what the Supreme Court did was they basically
shot him down.
No, they basically upheld our position, which
man, get the fuck out of here, man. You was a weirdo, bro. They shot this shit down.
No, what they did was said that the president has the authority to levy tariffs. The act that he used to levy these tariffs is not the correct act because
they shot it down. What are you talking about?
They said that act does not allow him to use tariffs.
So did they keep the tariffs up or did they take them down?
Up under that act, they took them down, and then
not underneath the act. The Supreme Court ruled the tariffs were to be reversed. What are you talking about?
That they only reversed them up under that.
It ain't why they did it. The fact is they did it.
No, it matters why because
it don't matter why. Did they do it or didn't they do it?
That does not mean that Trump cannot levy taxes.
Ain't nobody said what he couldn't do. The ones he had up that went to the Supreme Court, he lost the case, right?
Up under that law, yeah.
Oh man, you gotta add this extra shit on there, bro.
I'm saying he was levying taxes up under the emergency
Let me say the
emergency act.
Say this. The way he's communicating with us about this guy and the situations he get in. This is why.
About me.
Yeah, this is why. And I don't understand why he don't. He's not gonna see it anyway. So that's why I don't.
No, I'm only putting the facts on the board. Okay.
Ain't nothing you said the facts, bro. You are ignoring the facts for your opinion.
No, I'm not. I have not given any opinion.
The fact is, like Real Spill said, he was convicted. Your opinion ain't got shit to do with that.
Right, but this is the
I never said nothing about his conviction.
This whole thing. Listen, your whole response to what I'm asking you and where this started at. Because I want to keep it at the beginning of where it started. I don't want to go all over the place.
Okay.
The people that support him has the same mental capacity as you when it comes to him. So you can't expect him to be put in front of his the consequences for his actions. It'll never happen, and it's fine. You don't have to.
So what you saying is that we all support Trump and we feel a certain kind of way about him. I get that. Okay, I accept that.
And you're
but
not.
What do they got to do? I do accept that. What do they got to do with the case, though?
Damn the case. I don't.
What do your opinion got to do with the conviction? What do your opinion got to do with the terrorists being overturned? Y'all got an answer for everything. Instead of just saying
yes or no. I never gave my
no,
opinion of any of it.
Instead of saying yes or no, when I said that you came on here and said, I got breaking news, the Supreme Court is going to keep Trump's tariffs up. They side with Trump. They did the exact fucking opposite, and you got an excuse to why they did the exact opposite.
Not an excuse. I explained what the decision was.
But wasn't you the person that told us that they was going to rule for Trump?
Right, and I explained what their decision was.
Their decision that they ruled against him.
Their decision was that the act
that
Trump
this nigga retarded, bro. I swear to God, this nigga retarded, my nigga.
They said that the act that Trump used to levy the tariffs was not the correct act. He should have used this one, or this one. That's what they said.
And they ruled against him, bro. You don't see him. Right. He don't even feel the way you feel. He called them all type of pieces and shit, said they did a disgraceful thing because they ruled against him.
They did because he can.
But would he feel like they did a disgraceful thing if they ruled for him?
No, they just
exactly, man. What world you living in?
They do the case correct. Okay, so for what you saying, they took away the taxes, they took away the tariffs or whatever. Trump put them right back on. You know that, right?
Bro, he didn't put the ones that he had in effect because they was illegal.
The act that he used to levy the tariffs was the wrong act.
Bro, he gonna keep doing this. Motherfucker do whatever he want to do, right? But what he said, what you said, that you was putting facts on the board and putting the news up before the news, that they was ruling in Trump's favor. They didn't. You can't even admit you was wrong.
That they ruled in Trump's favor. See, we having two conversations, but you're not having the conversation that I'm having.
Yeah, because can't nobody have the conversation you having because you live in Trump world.
No, because they told y'all that Trump could not levy tariffs, and that's not the case.
Bruh, the case that went to the Supreme Court, did Trump win or lose that case? Win or lose? That's it. Did he win or lose?
He lost that case.
Thank you. That's in the story.
Okay, for you it is. But
no, that's period. For everybody.
No, for my listeners and my audience, I have to let them know.
Yeah, you got a bunch of
what's going on. So right after that, Trump went out and levied a 10%.
We ain't talking about what he did after.
Right.
We ain't talking about what he did after. Just like Real Spill said, he was convicted, and you talking about what he got a good chance of this and that. He still got convicted.
Right. We talked about that already.
Yeah, but you don't see it that way.
I'm saying I don't have to see it the same way you see it.
It's only one way to see it.
It can't be if I see it.
Oh my God, bro! There's no. You're making
another way.
Oh my God, dog! This nigga walk outside the grass is green.
He gonna say
he don't see it as being green.
The way
I don't see the grass as being green.
See, we're not talking about facts. When we're talking about facts,
we talking about facts because he was factually convicted.
Right, and I said yes. We're not arguing that.
Because you have no argument, but you're still trying to make one.
What he doing is he's relieving him of consequence because he made up in his mind about an appeal.
No, on the one case he got convicted, and then the judge stayed the order. He is not going to prosecute him. There's no jail time or nothing.
He already prosecuted when he convicted him. What are you talking about?
I'm saying he didn't get a sentence.
What they got to do with you being convicted? All cases don't come with prison time.
Nothing.
You will get convicted and get probation.
I'm giving you all the facts of the case.
No, the facts of the case is he was convicted.
Right, that's one of the facts.
No, that's the only fact.
It can't be the only fact because if he was convicted, then what is his sentence? There are more facts to be unveiled.
So
do you know you can get sentenced to probation or you get sentenced to time served? You know all cases don't come with prison time. You know that?
Right. I never said that they did.
So why are you acting like? Never mind, bro.
So what was his sentence then? Did he get probation? Did he get time served? What did he get? Those are facts that need to be put on the board. That's all I'm doing.
Nah, that ain't all you doing, bro. You just
celebrating
weirdo.
the conviction, and I get it.
You
Celebrate.
You found an excuse. You found an excuse to keep him from consequence, and that's what all y'all do. So it's not beyond for me to believe that no matter what he do, you guys are gonna make an excuse to give him grace to continue doing what he's doing. Damn, what the fuck that was?
Okay, I get that. I can get that. So when I disagree with Trump,
y'all living in that world don't bother me because I already understand what y'all doing and why y'all doing it, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing, do what you do. My concern is the effect that the shit that he's doing is having on me.
Okay, so we can have that conversation then. Do you feel a negative effect of the things that's going on in the federal government on your own personal life?
I think everybody that have a car is being affected personally.
This dude really asked that question because he don't think.
Right, I have to ask these questions.
I mean, he could ask.
You think the people whose
hospital? You saying that
you think the people whose insurance tripled in price ain't feeling no effect from you?
So Trump is the reason that your insurance tripled in price?
Ain't he the one that passed the big beautiful bill?
Yeah. So I'm asking. So
ain't the big beautiful bill? Don't play stupid, my nigga.
No. What was in the big?
The big beautiful bill tripled your insurance price and removed the funding for the ACA. How it ain't? How you distancing from it?
Hold on. I missed that because I was talking at the same time. My apologies. Go ahead again.
You ain't missed nothing, dog. You just play a lot of games, man.
I didn't hear what you said.
He full of game. Now, that's what I said.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys.
Nigga, fuck you.
He full of game.
Do appreciate you guys popping up tonight, man. For real, because I was really, you know what I'm saying, trying to put the America First agenda on the board. Go ahead.
We know what America First means to you and you Trumpers.
Okay, great question. So, as I was getting into earlier, I was saying that it's okay for every other leader of every other nation around the world.
Man, what do it mean, man? Ain't nobody worried about the other nations and leaders.
Right.
What do
it mean?
Do
everything, right? For them to do everything that they can do in order for their country. Got their flag, got their patriotism, their nationalism.
He asked you, what do it mean to you? We ain't talking about what they do in other countries. He said America first, not Germany first, not Europe first, America first. What do it mean to you as a black man?
Right. In regards to our country, this is my land. This is my homeland. This is where I was born in. This is my birthright in this nation. I know exactly who I am.
What the fuck do they got to do with his question, man? Quit filibustering.
So then, what I'm telling you is that America First means America first. No matter what you're talking about, but I'm gonna do whatever to make my country number one.
Repeated the words back to you.
Right. So if I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to make my country number one. So
what the fuck can you do to make your country number one?
Right.
We number 50 in healthcare. We number 30 in education. What can you do to make your country number one?
Right. On the world stage, we're going to do everything in our power to promote America's exceptionalism.
What are we exceptional at?
In everything.
White supremacy?
In everything. In every single thing.
You ain't answering no question, boy. You just filibustering your ass off. You got
the Trump question down pat. Protect the homeland, grow this economy.
Who was attacking the homeland?
I said protect the homeland.
Whoever protected the homeland?
Who haven't protected it?
We've been attacked twice. 9/11 and Pearl Harbor.
Right. The last administration did not protect the homeland.
How not?
They had an open border policy that was ridiculous.
And how did that affect your daily life?
So then, by having that open border policy, a lot of people came over here.
But how did it affect your daily life? Do you pick vegetables and fruits? Do you build houses? You landscape?
Right. So you think that that's all they do, but good for you.
I'm asking you, how did it affect you?
How did it affect me, Ted Turner, personally? Well, one instance that it affect me, these local places that I attend, that I vend, that I shop at, it's too many of you in there.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You weird as hell, man. That shit didn't make no motherfucking sense, dog.
I know it didn't. I know it didn't. It's too many.
But it was okay for him to bring them South Africans and shit over here, right? The white people.
I ain't saying that it was a good thing or a bad thing. What I'm saying is to have the border wide open and have
it didn't affect you at all.
We don't know. That's not a good thing.
They were doing the jobs that motherfuckers don't want to do.
They ain't all they was doing either. Because the lady in Georgia, at the University of Georgia up in Athens, she ended up losing her life.
You talking about one motherfucker? You know how many people get killed by Americans every day?
Okay.
You know how many people get killed by Americans every day?
The little girl in Texas was found out by the riverbed.
Do you know how many people get killed by Americans every day?
Okay, so that's your argument that more Americans.
No, because it didn't affect you, no, my nigga. It didn't affect you.
I'm saying that's your argument because I've heard that all over the TV screen too. So that's your argument that more Americans do crimes.
I'm stating facts.
I know. I understand this. That's your.
How many immigrants you got into it with that killed somebody you know?
Right. So that's your argument.
I'm asking you a simple question. How many immigrants you know that killed somebody you know?
None.
Ding, ding, ding. How many niggas you know kill somebody you know?
Some. So because one thing is bad, I'm supposed to accept another thing? Because one thing is bad, I'm supposed to accept another thing? Yeah, I'm not going for that.
Hey, what policy Trump did that's made it better for black people this year?
All the America First policies are good for black people.
Man, shut the fuck up, lying ass nigga. Everything he did is trying to destroy us, nigga. DEI, he taking motherfucking black people out of history books. What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that you asked me what was America First, and I explained what America First was to you.
America First means America First mean white men first.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
No, that's what it stands for.
Right, that what you
just like make America great again. You know that's the KKK slogan, right?
Right, that's what you thought it was.
No, that's what it is. Google it. Google it, nigga.
What you running with?
Google it, nigga.
Ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm
Google it, nigga. MAGA, make America great again is a white person. That's a KKK slogan.
Right, I'm MAGA. So the fact that you saying that
you Clayton Bigsby, nigga, you a black Klansman.
No, I'm not. The fact that I believe in this country, my homeland, do not make me
why? So if it was America First, why wouldn't you support the last president?
I did support the president. I didn't support his bad policies, but I always.
What policies do Trump have?
None.
I just told you.
He has no policies at all.
America First.
He has no policy at all. That's not a policy. That
is a policy.
No, that ain't a policy, nigga. That's words. That's words.
Right, you're not listening. The America First agenda is the policy. So one part of the America First agenda is to have a closed and secure border. That's one of the policies.
Fuck all that, bro.
So
dog, he is wild, bro. Dude is wild.
Another one of the policies is lower taxes. Another one of the policies is less government.
That nigga a motherfucking Klansman, nigga ain't got a reason to be. He just like the fact he just like the trouble. That nigga's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm giving you all the America First policies. I'm giving you,
bro. An agenda ain't a policy, my nigga.
I just told you what it was. The agenda is all the programs, all the things that go into it, and the policies are each specific aspect of it. So one of the policies is removing illegal aliens from this country. I don't care if you committed the crime or not. If you came over here illegally, that's the crime. And you out of here. Now you can go home on your own. We'll give you a couple dollars and a flight. But if we have to come and get you, you ain't coming back. Now that's how we playing the game with you. Now you let Democrats and you let these people fool you and think there's something else going on, but it ain't nothing else going on but that. We're gonna give you a couple dollars and help you get back to your home country, and you can come back through a legal border crossing. If you don't do that, you ain't never coming back over here legally. And if we catch you, we're gonna send you back, and you ain't coming back. We're giving you time now to leave on your own, and we're gonna give you a couple dollars. That's the best I can do for you. But y'all got to go though. Y'all have to leave. For real. You let Democrat fool you if you want to. You can be a fool if you want to, and run out there and try to get in the middle of the federal agents doing their job. When ICE is out there apprehending these suspects and these criminals, you can run out there if you want to and play a game, act like you're directing traffic or whatever you out there doing, blowing whistles, and you can get yourself involved if you want to. But
I did, nigga. Nigga. I'm a revolutionary. I wouldn't tell them bitches eat a dick, nigga. How about that?
You go out there playing around while federal agents doing
I wasn't playing. I'm dead serious. I wasn't
exactly.
Playing.
So whatever happened to you, that's what's gonna happen to you. You out there playing around.
Shit gonna happen to me without something happening to a bunch of other motherfuckers.
So there's no reason to be out there bothering ICE.
I got a reason. Okay, what they doing, nigga, some bullshit. Your reason.
Go ahead, sir.
What they doing is some bullshit. How you feel about
what is ICE doing?
Hold on. I'm gonna give you a reason why it's some bullshit. When you shoot an unarmed man 10 times in the back, when you detain a motherfucker that's an American citizen, and instead of taking him home after you realize he's an American citizen because of the color of his skin, you drop him off 5 miles away from his house, and he blind, and he get hit by a car and die. You don't think that's bullshit?
So yeah, if them two things happen the way you explain them, yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And somebody should pay for that. If those two things happen the way you explain, that is absolutely crazy. But the job of the ICE agents is not to go out and do that. So you named two instances, but you said that ICE was doing too much or whatever. I got
but you. You named two incidents and blamed all the illegals for it.
No, I didn't. What I said is
just put this nigga in a motherfucking blender. Nigga just blended.
What I said was that if you came over here illegally, you have to go back home. Period, point blank. End of discussion. You think ICE
should have more money funding them than the motherfucking Marines?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. ICE is at a point right now where they do need to make sure, they doing what they got to do. They've been playing around for a few years, because this this illegal immigration wave has just really gotten out of hand. And I know their hands been tied for a minute. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of policies in the country that we need to work on, get situated, like the sanctuary cities and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We need to get this stuff situated.
So illegal immigration was your thing, what about stopping the visas and stopping the motherfuckers that was coming over here during asylum? That was legal. What about the people that they arresting that's at court because they going through the immigration progress? They was doing it legally. They got rid of. What about them?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So let me explain, because I don't know if you understood what I said. I said if you're over here illegally.
So, but I'm saying they deport the people that's here, that's going through the legal process. They're going to get them in court.
You're not giving me a chance to speak. So if you're here illegally, you could be here illegally in a couple different ways. You could have snuck over here. That's one way to be here illegally.
Just I asked you a simple question. What about the ones that's going through the legal? They're going through the legal process, and they're going to court and taking these people out of courtrooms and deporting them, and they're going through the legal process.
Right. So that's one way to be illegal. Then another way you could be illegal is if you got a visa and overstayed your visa.
I ain't speaking about no visa. I'm talking about people that went through the process, came through the border, like you said, a legal border. They're going to court, become an American citizen, and they're going to court in the middle of the process and deporting them.
Right. Why they got deported?
Didn't you say you want them to come through the legal ways, the legal means?
Yeah.
They're deporting people that came through legal means.
I'm saying, what happened? Why are they? Because they didn't get you saying they was going through the process. What happened to the process?
And they going to court and snatching them when they come out of court fighting, they getting their legal, they're going to court and snatching them and deporting them.
Do they got a deportation letter?
No, they're going through the legal process.
I'm saying, how do they know they illegal then?
You're missing the point. They're taking anybody that ain't an American citizen and they're deporting them. They're going to these people that going to court that's doing it the legal way and they're deporting them.
So you telling me that people are going to court, they ain't done nothing wrong, they don't have no letter to be deported, and they being deported anyway?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to check on that then. Because something is missing right there. I don't understand how they doing that. People going to court, they ain't done nothing wrong, but they deporting them anyway.
And you know they're not putting people through the legal process. They're not putting them through.
We're gonna have to find out what that's all about. Okay, go ahead with your legal process. Go ahead.
When you get arrested, you're supposed to go to court and do all that before you deport it. You can't just pick a motherfucker off the street and just put them on an airplane and send them anywhere you fucking want to send them. It's due process.
So with you being deported, I'm pretty sure that you get sent back immediately.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. When you get picked up to get deported, that's the judge order to deport you because you see the judge. You be in a holding facility in jail until you see the judge, and the judge gets you deported. You just don't get picked up and get sent straight off to an airport in an airplane and sent to a country. What are you talking about?
I never said that.
But that's what you just said. You said it was immediately.
That's not what I just said. I said
you thought it said it was immediate.
Right. It is immediate. You're going to court.
How is it immediate? You got to go through a due process.
I just told you how. You're going to court immediately. They have the judge.
These people ain't going to court though.
Oh God. We're talking about two different things now. Just told you that they have.
You're stupid, my nigga. God damn.
I just told you that they have a process and it's all immediate. They sending you to a judge and you getting processed immediately. What are you doing here? You have no paperwork. What are you doing? You applying for a visa? You have a visa? Who do you work for? What are you doing? Who are you? Then you talking about you're an asylum seeker. Okay, where your paperwork at? You know, they told everybody to say they're asylum seekers. So that's what they was putting out on the paperwork. I'm an asylum seeker. All right, it's a process for it. We're going to figure it out and see if you really are seeking asylum. But if you're not, you're going back across the border. Yeah. So for the last administration to open that border wide open and all the chaos that it done caused the country was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we can get into one day, we can have this conversation about whether or not Biden did it or was it the people around him who did it. But y'all don't really know what's going on if you don't know that that border was wide open for the last 4 years. And when I tell you it was wide open, they had caravans on the news showing you people coming from miles, just walking across the border. You go down there right now, ain't nobody sneaking across that border. Not one person. They haven't apprehended a person in months sneaking across the border. Y'all better hear me when I'm talking. Y'all better hear me when I'm talking. You ain't just sneaking across people's border, causing havoc and mayhem in their country. Ain't nobody letting you do nothing like that. But they allowed it in America. And then Trump said that's enough of that. And now you want to call us racist and stuff? Knock it off. We believe in the USA. We believe in our country, the one that we from, our homeland. That's what America first is. I get it. Everybody else can be proud of where they come from. Why we can't be proud of our country? What's the problem with us being proud of the USA? We don't want a whole bunch of illegal immigrants here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make you racist because you don't want a whole bunch of illegal immigrants in your country. You want to come here, you want to migrate to the country, you want to be part of this great experiment. You know what I'm saying? You want to be part of the melting pot. And you get yourself down to one of them borders and you cross legally and go through the process. Yeah, I know Joe Blow and all them and done snuck over here and they getting busy, got trucks and businesses and all kind of stuff going on. I understand that. But that's over with, though. Them days is over with. Coming over here playing with all them Social Security cards and numbers, and that stuff is over with now. American people done had enough. We sick and tired of it. We want new leadership. Not just for now, from now on. If you ain't popping up talking like this, you ain't getting elected as no president. I'm going to tell you that right now. The American people is not going for it again. We done had enough of these people just doing us any kind of way. You understand? And we had enough of that, especially in the black community. You know what I mean? Every 4 years, the Democrats pop up talking about racism. They're going to put you in chains and scare everybody to go vote for the Democrats. Telling everybody that the Republicans is racist and Ku Klux Klan and anything else they can scare you with. Trump pop up on the scene and tell you hey man, look, you've been voting for them for the last 60 years. You ain't got nothing going on. Look at your community. Look at what's going on around you. Man, take a look at me. Take a chance. What do you got to lose? Trump said to African Americans, I say the following. What do you have to lose by trying something else out? Take a look at what I'm doing. That's what Trump told you. Take a look at what I'm doing, man. Give me a chance. I'm doing something different. This ain't what everybody else was doing. I'm doing it for the people. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all the truth about what's going on. This is the secret that y'all don't know, but the Democrats know this, and they know it very well. Listen, every election, national election, presidential election, this is the last point I'm going to make. This America first, and I'm out of here. Listen, every election is close. Every election is close on the national level. You know what I mean? Rigging, cheating, whatever. But every election is close. Now, when you break the voting down in the demographics, male, female, black, white, all that, what you find out is that the blacks vote 90% for the Democrats. Did you hear what I said? In a lot of cases, it's like 98%. You know what I mean? For real now. In the urban areas and all that old nonsense, in them liberal areas, in them blue states, it's like 95, 98%, man, that the blacks vote for the Democrats in national elections now. And listen to what I just told you. They all be close. If the blacks just went 50-50, the Democrats will never win office again. See, so they know that we moving into the new age. See, this is the information age now. You have shows like this. See, I could have never been able to get this point across to you before now. You see what I'm saying? Because they weren't gonna let me on TV. I had to bogart my way through the move. But now, you know what I'm saying, I can just come right on here and start my news program and deliver the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? The guy delivering the news. That's all you need to worry about, the guy delivering the news. Now, you can find out how much of a celebrity I am later. But right now, just understand I'm the guy delivering the news. And what I'm telling you is that the black people vote 90% for the Democrats. If they voted 50-50, Democrats will never win another election. They knew that. They noticed the information age. So what they did, they had to find them some more voters. That's why they opened the border up. Now you think I'm lying? Pay attention to where the money flying at. Pay attention to where the money flowing. See what I'm saying? The Democrats is using their money, their election money, to get their voters together. Now go find out where they spending their money at, and you'll know what I'm talking about. They ain't spending it in your community. They up in there doing the SA move, which I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm just telling y'all what's going on so you will know. That's where their money going. That's what they using their money on. They just let them cross the border. And then they got to figure out a way to get them into them voting booths because they know eventually the black man going to find out what's going on with the politics. And then understand that, you know, he played the wrong game by voting 90% for the Democrats. That was the wrong game. So you know what I'm saying? Because if nothing else, you said you vote. If nothing else, you said you vote. You vote as a block anyway at 90-some%. So while y'all playing around, there's people running around out there saying, yeah, I can get the black people to vote. The black people already vote. They already going to vote 90% for the Democrats. So any money you give anybody is really a wasted dollar because they ain't going to do nothing but vote anyway. And see, the people with the money, they understand that. So that's why they're not spending no money on in your areas and stuff. They don't have to. Because you're not going to charge them for it by not voting for them. And you're going to vote for them for free. So there's no reason to spend no money on you. You see what I'm saying? Everything you got going on, they propaganda get pushed in there to you. So you know what the score is. You wasn't thinking about Donald Trump. And then all of a sudden one day everybody hate Trump. Why? Because his enemy told you to hate him. Who is his enemy? The person that's on your back. The person that's on your back, that's your enemy. That's who Trump is fighting against. But that's this person that told you to dislike him. So you ran out here and you dislike Trump and messed around and you hate your own country now. Fly that flag. Good old USA. Fly that flag for the good old USA, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, man. Appreciate everybody being in the building. Yeah, another great show. Take out, twin.
Spar. I told God I have a hard time with patience, my board is full. It's a lot of moves that I done postponed cause of your book. They forgot about the queen, she has skills to capture rooks. So any peace protecting castles, a straight move they getting took. It ain't no allies. You can get your bishop, pope, pastor, or rabbi, but none of those prayers protect your flesh from your past life. Cause a night gets it jumping, they'll shape plans, create they flat minds. Same meals they gotta take if I choose to go and get mine. I start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts. Sadly we're here today cause these things they escalate. A woman scorn is something that they underestimate. Don't involve your ego, we target to check they mates. That means I'll sacrifice all they pieces to make it safe. I need a new team, mine is playing both sides. Bad diagonal moves, why do demons wanna hide? In bishop type movements, we cut their corners, let them die. It's 64 squares and you can't check her up, no lies. Now start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts.